Eu adoro o Windows. Eu preciso falar mais uma vez o quanto que eu adoro o Windows. Jesus amado, cara. E, tipo, eu só quero que o negócio funcione. Aí tem o singelo Windows 11. Só falando assim, mas e se o jogo só não funcionasse na hora que você abrisse ele? É? Engraçado, né? Hey, Eagle, good to see you. To bring a new one. Where are my daily pagis? That's what I really want to know.
Minasan, konnichiwa. Daily Paggies wa, Pac-Man Pag, Pac-Man Pag, Pac-Man Pag, Pac-Man Pag, Pac-Man Pag, Pac-Man Pag.
Thank you. So, how have you been? That was the kind of thing that I really want, you know, the daily pagis.
Log transmission incoming.
Okay.
Comments, decryption, and playback. Tom Nook.
Hold on. First, I don't have Tom Nook. Where the hell would I have Tom Nook? Hold on. I can't activate Tom. Premium only. I don't have premium. Hell, you have that one? Premium only. Why is there a fucking Hassan voice? And the first thing he says is, I love to chill in my $3 million mansion. Like, bro. Should say, I love to shock my dog when it moves 1 picometer out of its place. Come on. Hassan, when Kaya moves her heart at all. Kaya, please! Okay, wait, hold on. I need to remember where we're situated. Okay, right, we just had a slave uprising. And now we are at the aftermath. We're far away. But I need to take her somewhere she can get some rest. Gah, you got nothing ahead of you except a half-dead god, do you, kid? Oh, you fearful of something? Is that what gets your rocks off? Can you only get your top for the ugliest thing in the city? Not to mention it can't be older than 10. All I think of myself is open-minded, but that squicks me, man. No, God, no, absolutely not. I'm merely concerned for her well-being. Alright, of course, yeah. Well, everyone's got their kinks. I swear to God. What I want to know is what you plan to do about all those slaves that just freed. They can't just stay here. Not even a chance to defend myself. Right. My people are taking care of that. They've made arrangements with several slave traders who agreed to transport them to other cities. After that, who knows? So you set him free and then just abandon him? Obviously. I'm not some rich kid playing hero. I guess who knows how many people the opportunity to change their lives. I think I did a damn good work if you ask me. It's actually kind of interesting because if I'm not mistaken, when there are some other situations. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity for me to drop fucking guy drops that I need. But there are some other situations in history where slaves are freed. But since they didn't really know any better, they didn't really do anything else in their lives. All they knew was being a slave. They essentially went right back to being a slave. Like
chaos, control chaos, kilogram and
hold on, we gotta wait while Shadow is starting up. Shadow, I think your battery has gone bad. Okay, so those recently freed slaves on colonies that abolished slave trade or slavery in general just didn't really know what to do. So what they did was essentially go back to being slaves. Not slaves per se, they were being paid, but they were being paid so little that there was essentially slave labor anyway. So it's like, yeah, you can't just free the slaves and expect them to know what the hell to do. You gotta at least nudge them into the direction or something. Fair enough. Can't expect you to give them the world, since the history wasn't even the main objective. More precisely than you look. I'm straight. Anywho, I'm going to stick around for a bit. But still on me that night with a pretty lady. In that case, you should head down to the pub. You'll probably find some white people there. The ones that weren't interested. Oi oi! Much as I'd like to take her to a real doctor, I'd probably be too bad not to show my face in the city proper so soon after making a mess of the Lord's manor. If one of his guards were to spot me, probably not end well. Which means she is my only hope. Maria! Still afternoon. We're not open until the evening. It's me, Maria. Let me in. Jacopo! You're alive? You have any idea how worried I was? I mean, fucking hell, I haven't slept in 2 weeks. bet my life that I just woke. Ah, shove it. It's the sentiment that counts. Anyway, I'm glad you're... Wait. The hell is that on your back? A corpse? It will be one soon if we don't do something. For the time being, she's still alive. Whoa, stop right there. I have about 1,000 things I want to say right now, but let's start with this. What exactly are you planning to do with her here? I mean, she looks like she's got mauled a fucking lion. You need to stay low for a while. Getting rich on my face in the city, so I was wondering if you would mind letting her stay here for a little while. Excuse me? Stay here? If you could look after her while she's here, I would appreciate it. No, stop. Time out. Not doing anything without an explanation. First of all, who is she? What the hell happened to her? The Lord was torturing her. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. We just realized something. Okay, this blows. What can I do? Why doesn't game capture just work when I want it to? No. It was just supposed to work. Not. Okay. Have you stopped? Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. I'm just fixing something. Absolute cinema. Chill. I'm still in the beginning. Calm down. We'll get there. I see you playing Peak. I mean, I said I would. I would eventually get to it. I said, oh, after Xenogears, I will play the game. Well, here we are. Oh, if only the fucking virtual cam would work. Fucking great. Oh, that's not. There we go. Listen to it playing. Okay, guess we're good. Man, fuck this streaming bullshit. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Now it's super loud. There we go. Really better. Hopefully. Maybe like this. Alright. The Lord was torturing her. I rescued her during the revolt. Hey, keep going. That's all there is to it. That's a pretty pathetic explanation. I'm telling you, that's all there is to it. What more do you want from me? So you're telling me you infiltrated the Lord's Manor to swipe a half-dead little girl you never even met before? You couldn't have gone for, oh, I don't know, something worth actual money? She's just skin and bones. God knows if those wounds would ever heal. Though she's pretty enough, we might be able to put her to work, I guess. Let me get a quick look at... I have no words. I can't. Please, Maria. The longer we stand here, the closer she gets to death. Once she recovers, if she does, what then? How does she pay for her food? She sure as shit can work here. I'm not sure there's much work she even can do. Her business, not a charity. I'm going to be putting my time and money into looking after her. I need something in return. She doesn't look like she'll be able to offer much of anything. I can offer some financial assistance. We plunder a decent amount of valuables from the Lord's treasury. Even after we divide everything up, my share should be enough to support her for some time. Get it? But you care so much. What, do you expect me to just leave her to die? I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I could have done something to prevent it. I swear to God, does anyone have a damned heart? Because everyone sure seems hell-bent on letting her die. Whoa, relax, chill. You've lived here long enough, Jacopo. You should know as well as anyone that morals and good intentions aren't enough to help anyone. I don't care. I want to help her. She can't be any older than 10. Her face could very well still heal. I couldn't stand to see her life end like this. Abused and tortured by a madman. It's downright cruel. She deserves better. She deserves to know the world's not all hell and misery. Fine. You win. I surrender. I know better than anyone there's no change in your mind once you're set on something. God, you can be so hot-headed sometimes. So, will you help? Well, it's not like anyone else is going to. Now, whether she makes it or not is a question of how much that scrawny body of hers is determined to hold on. So, what are you waiting for? Bring it on in. Thank you, Maria. We really appreciate it. Cut it out, the mushy crap. You're gonna make me spew. Please, just stick to your usual nippy bitch act. I'm gonna get a bath going. Give me a hand. You should be able to get some rest here. Hardly anyone comes back here, even during business hours. Say, though, been cleaned up. And mess. People say the Lord's a twisted bastard, but this is way worse than I imagined. Who would do this to such a young girl? Oh, and for the record, I checked and she still is, chast, if you could. Good to know the Lord's not that fucked up, I guess. Thank goodness for small blessings. Not that preserving her virginity is a whole lot of comfort, but compared to what he did do... show a little common decency, would you? Telling a horse to be decent is like telling a cat to bark. Well, stop barking, goddammit! Why do you even think I need to know whether she's chaste or not? Eh? I checked, so I figured I'd mention it. Keep it to yourself! Oh, for someone who spent so much time in a whorehouse, you sure is easily embarrassed. Huh? What was that? Oh, nothing. Besides, the only reason I'm here so much is to help out with the business side of things. To make use of the facilities. So you did hear me. Hey Maria. Ooh, is she coming too? Hey there. How are you feeling? Can you see me? Got some warm water if you're up to drinking anything. You're too weak to move on your own, looks like. That's alright. Hang on, I'll go grab it and help you out. Or... Like she just said something. By mercy. Of... enemy. Huh? Enemies? All of them afflict my soul. Hello? You okay, nah? For I am thy servant, oh Lord. Okay, he's not here. We escaped. Can't hurt you anymore. Thy mercy. Okay. By all of them. Hey, Jacopo. Not to be indecent. Might be, beyond repair. Not just physically. No need to jump to conclusions. You could simply be disoriented. You're safe. There are no enemies here. No need to be afraid. You'll be feeling better in no time. Just need some rest. The human body is incredibly adapted to repairing itself. I'll have some ointment for you soon too. Yeah, what? Ointment? You're expecting to pay for... Don't interrupt me, Maria. Christ. Just hang in there a little longer. You'll be all better before you know it. If there's anything you need or want, don't hesitate to ask. I'll get you anything within reason. I guess it'll still be a bit before we can talk much, huh? Maria, I need to drop by the pub for a bit. I'll get some ointment on my way. Butterfly brooch. On. Butterfly brooch? What you talking about? You seeing things or something? Perhaps, maybe the Lord took it from her. Treasure. Alright. Let's see if we can find it while I'm out. If it's something the Lord took from you, there's a chance it might be in the stuff we looted from his manor. I'll be back later today. Get some rest, okay? Look after it while I'm gone, would you, Maria? I already agreed, so it's not like I can say no. Just remember, I've got work to do. So I can't be with her every waking moment. A room, a warm blanket, and you checking in on her every once in a while is more than enough. Thank you. Anyway, I'll be back. Ciao. Hey, Jacopo? Yeah? Don't get in over your head, okay? I won't. Okay, Diddy Blood. And then I charged in, me trusty blade held high, con no Barnier's last escape route. The poor bastard straight up and pissed himself begging and crying for his life. You were never even in the same room as him, you lying scoundrel. It ain't the details, but the spirit what matters. And I had enough spirit in me to bring the Lord himself to his knees. Forget this worthless sweat twit. Or took out 10, no, 20 guards all by myself. This scar on my back is a trophy, proof of my valiant exploits and bet. The yelling opened the wound again. The only thing a scar on your back proves is that you torn tail and ran, your little chicken shit. You tell him. Well, it certainly looks like they're enjoying themselves. Absolutely. About how many seem to have drunk themselves comatose. Not that I don't understand waiting to celebrate. Oh, at least you graced us with your presence. Where the hell have you been? We've been waiting. But it is, he made a mad dash for the whorehouse, and as he got back, oh, I see how it is. You'd rather celebrate the horde than us. Must be nice putting prostitutes before your comrades at arms. I'm not putting anyone before anyone. An old friend of mine works there, nothing more. You need to be bashful. You can make us up by You can make up for it by getting your butt over here and drinking with us. You are the star of the show after all. The what? You are the one who infiltrated Lord's Manor. Today wouldn't have been possible without you. You did good work and everyone here knows it. For the record, I was gonna do it myself, but I decided to let you have the honor. Or could have rallied the slaves together to half the time it took you. Tell that to those guys on your back, chicken shit. Yeah, tell him. I see risking your lives hasn't made you three any less unruly. But I'm glad you all made it all alive, truly. On that note, do we have an idea what the casualty numbers look like? Bunch of wounded, but nobody dead. The fortune was on our side. Raw and match skill, you mean? We're the trifecta of terror. The trifecta of tots, more like. The only reason you and your band made it out unscathed is because we slaves were on the front lines. Y'all have an idea how many we lost. Gretchen! Hello again. You're looking surprisingly sober. Not drinking, huh? Just finished my first cask, actually. Let me tell you, these guys are damned lightweights. Hardly even put up a fight. So the pile of bodies in the corner is Gretchen's doing then. What on earth is this stomach made of? I don't know. Steel, probably. Damn, boys! If you really think you're hot shit, then how about you show us what you're made of? What's straight? Say you live up to your trifecta of thoughts of whatever the hell it was. We actually, we want to take out, try and drink and, you know, enjoy ourselves over yonder. Yeah, that one on my back hurts if I drink too much. Besides, you tell him. Godspeed, Jacopo. Wait, get back here. God damn it. Bunch of pussies. Yeah, don't run on me now, wait a kid. I still have things to take care of. I have to find somewhere to get some ointment, and I'm looking for a missing butterfly brooch as well. Brooch? You mean this thing? Yes, that must be it. The girl says it belongs to her. Could I have it so I can give it back? I don't know. I am the one who found it. There's plenty more in the loot pile. What do you care about a worthless scrap of metal? I think it looks pretty cute on me, to be honest. Can't lie, I guess. What a load of bull. Fine, no bite. What do you want for it? I'm glad you asked. It mean a drinking contest is all yours. Excuse me? Beat you? You went through an entire cast. Well, he's already kind of beat up. Giving you an advantage here. A head start, if you will. What? We haven't even started and you're already admitting defeat? For the start of the show, you're surely a wuss. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. The revolt never would have happened without me. Soon everyone will know who the real star of today's show was. Yours truly. Fine. So desperate for a playmate, I'm down for your little game. But let me tell you, I hold my liquor quite well, thank you very much. I'll wipe that smug grin off your face and shove it in a barrel full of your own vomit! Oh, that's the fucking spirit! That greasy face of yours been licking a chain of blow when I'm done with ya! Hey fellas, Gretchen and Jacopo are having a drinking contest! Gretchen, who the hell is that? Do you have a Gretchen? Right over there, the big fella! I helped him with the revolt! Used to be a gladiator. A gladiator? Those still exist? I'm putting my money on Gretchen. Bloody traitor, Jacopo's been with us since the very beginning. I'm betting on him. Looks like we've drawn quite the crowd. Again. You got yourself an impressive little fan club, kid. When you've been in something as long as I have, you get to know pretty much everyone. Them all to humiliate and in front of. Right then, here's a sample. Whoever stays conscious longest wins. Oh, that'll be much of a contest. Yeah, you keep pretending you have a chance. They'll truly hit you soon enough. On the count of 3. 3! What's the matter, kid? You're looking a little sluggish, and it's only glass full. Look at you. Your eyes are going bloodshot. You're all talk after all. Oh, you keep telling yourself that. Hey, booze wench, keep on coming. I could do this for hours. More, fill that up. I was quicker than you that time. Why an epic soundtrack for a drinking contest, don't you think? You're better than you look. Better than I figured. I got a full cask on you. You're running with a handicap. I'm not the one who challenged you. You're just making an excuse for it when I beat your ass. How many does this make? 10? 20? I lost count. Throw it in the towel, are you? Gee, what did I tell you? Step aside, cause shit's a mash world. And you even hearing yourself. Hold on. I'm getting a little dizzy. I think I'm getting drunk myself. Need a little time to breathe, a little breather, literally. Oh my god. Voice acting is hard. But like, is this really the adequate soundtrack to be used for when you're having a drinking contest? Like, for real? Such a stupid way, you scared-faced kid. I never liked you, not for 1 second. But resorting to childish insults now, aren't we? I was planning to start a revolt long before you ever showed up. Then you came marching in and took out the glory yourself. Hogan, who you even think you are? Were you now? Well, I'll have you know, I never liked you either. You think that just because you can swing a sword around like a big ape, that makes you better than everyone? What if Frank had just friggin' said about me, a little punk? You wanna go, eh? You wanna go? If you wanna go, take another drink. Is that what we're doing this for, huh? Got that fooled? That's right. Fill us up again, wench. The world is spinning. Hell, you guys. Não consegue ligar a câmera. Tá desconfortável, Lili. Excuse me for the break. That older guy? The face is red as a baboon's eyes. And your bells are fucking corpse. All around that Russia. You can try. Excuse me, why? What's your problem? Booze. Fresh the booze. Please don't be angry with me, but well, we're out of everything. You know what? Jacopo bailed out again. Look at this guy. Hey, I'll get more. This shit on the plumbing down. I have. Everyone's out everywhere. So, should draw. Oh, anticlimactic. Jeez, you all a little ball. It just fell over. He's just sleeping. Boy, maybe the rowdiest man I have ever met. Is it going to be okay? That looks like it really hurts. Even be. He'll wake up when he needs to piss, probably. And on that note, I'll be in the latrine. Ugh. Maria, almost time to open up. Gotcha, I'll be out in a sec. Rats hit me. Gotta run for a bit. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone coming back here. Now I'm filled with water in the mess hall if you feel get thirsty. Can't hear all I'm saying, can you? Well, hi. Welcome, daughter of God. You be performing miracles for me now. A man stood before me. There were several young girls in the room. They looked like prostitutes. Some of them might have been boys. The man's clothes were beautiful. Purely glimmered in the light. His eyes glimmered too, with madness, not beauty. He was the Lord of the land. I had been taken from my home. I was kneeling before the Lord. And if you cooperate, I can guarantee you live more than comfortably. I looked up to the Lord sternly. He was a scary man, but I couldn't let fear stand in my way. I was a daughter of God, his beloved servant on this earth. I had to act according to his will. Miracles are not something to be performed for one single person's benefit. What? Miracles are not magic or parlor tricks. They are a precious gift granted to me by my Father in heaven. Using his power for personal gratification is a grave sin. We do no such thing. I entreat you to think long and hard about your actions. Go away with such selfish desires and dedicate yourself to helping the people. The power you have been given has bestowed upon you by the hand of God. It is not your power. It is merely allowing you to make use of it for a short time. Pride is sin. Just consider how you conduct yourself. You're an ignorant, insolent child, aren't you? I bought you. You are my property. You have no right to an opinion. That is not my opinion. That is the way of the world, as God. Silence! You're not here to talk! You're here to perform miracles for me and my guests! The Lord glared angrily down at me. I gulped, biting my lip to keep it from trembling. I steeled myself. but down everywhere to look away. As I already told you, I will do no such thing. But the Lord will not hear it. With a sickening laugh, he took a step towards me. What you will or will not do is my decision, not yours. No, get your hands off! He grabbed me by the hair and threw me to the hard floor. Seems you need someone to show you your place, child. You are my property. You are to do as I say. You are not to talk back or criticize. And you are to give everything to me. Your life, your body, your soul, your love. Every last thing. The love and my soul are for my Father only. For God. I am no man's property. You can call yourself whatever you want. You still feel pain like everyone else. You still scream. What a little scratch on the arm, man. What's a little scratch on the arm anyway? How many times has yourself before me, miracle saint? Surely you're accustomed to the pain by now. Now, for the first taste of your so-called miracle blood. I imagine it must be truly exquisite. If what they say about you is to be believed, that your birth brought an end to a terrible drought. No. Yes. Give unto me your blessing, saint. Please, I beg of you, don't do this. I'm begging you, please. The blood was meant for the sick, the poor, the suffering. And miracles were meant for those who needed them. This is another of your trials for me, Father. There's so many people looking at me, laughing. Well, good morning, daughter of God. I hope you slept well. What's going on? What are all these people doing here? As I told you, you're here to perform miracles for me and my guests. Oh. Tried to twist away, but a jolt of pain ran up my arms. Looking down, I saw heavy shackles around my wrists. I was sitting atop a white sheet on what looked like an altar. I was naked. No! Why am I? Oh, now surely you, the daughter of God herself, are not ashamed of the body your father gave you now, are you? You're not some lowly peasant girl. Rib of shame, aren't you? What do you think you're doing? An act of? This is an act of... The Lord pressed his hand against my mouth, bringing his face and just inches away from mine. I encourage you to... Oh, so my guests say. Job is to provide them with your blood, not give sermon. Place a knife against my neck. Intense pain jolted through my body. No tears. That's a good girl. Simply wouldn't be the same if you cried and blubbered like a lowly slave or a whore. Dignified and saintly. That's what I need you to. Lord brought a goblet up to my neck, filling it with the blood flowing from the gash. Raised it high into the air. Cheers! Our saint's blood and good fortune to all. Then started passing it around to his guests. Staring hazily out into the ground, I prayed. Pray that someone might speak up. I proclaim this to be the terrible affront against the Lord that it was. I declare that I should be set free. That someone, anyone, be against the Lord. What wonderful curious item you found yourself with, Lord Barnier. Indeed, you never fail to surprise, my lord. Wealthy companions had no objection. But they were quite pleased, smiling and laughing with spared. Most of them looked like they had never gone a day in their lives without a proper meal. All of them were wearing masks to hide their faces. Unholy Sabbath, filthy, perverse blood Sabbath. Consciousness began slipping away, not from pain, but couldn't bear the sight of them. These men and women who didn't fear God, reveling in depravity, were monsters dressed in fancy clothing, or perhaps they were demons, taking the form of people. These were the gates of hell. The Lord held such banquets on a regular basis. Every time he did, he drained me of my for long. Body was covered in scars and gashes. I hardly even dared to look at my own arms and legs. Some places it was purple and some. In others, my skin seemed to curl back to reveal the raw, pink flesh beneath. Everywhere, it was wet and thick with blood. The wounds were far worse, far more hideous than any I had given myself to help the people of my village. It was gut-wrenching, repulsive. The Lord sometimes had trouble deciding where to cut, but not out of any sense of sympathy. I think I thought that drawing blood from an untouched area of my body would make it more effective. I have to use your stomach today, say. I should be able to get some nice, pure blood from there. At that point in time, I hadn't been completely stripped from my milk power quite yet, because my physical restraints prevented me from finding back for all my energy into ensuring my spirits did not use. You do not comprehend what you do is an affront to the Lord. I am free to do what I wish with my property. Say it or not, you are no different than any of my slaves. Lord, greatly displeased with your actions. Then use your miracle powers to deliver divine punishment on me. Go on, and do that, can't you? So, we'll be punished. You may not see the effects now, but you will pay for your sins one day. Ha! You're not as threatening as you think you are, buck naked, girl. Don't give me that look, girl. I have no interest in taking that from you. You'd be lucky to find anyone willing to lay with a girl covered in disgusting scars. Oh, it was for God. You need to eat too, don't you, daughter of God? I'm told consuming meat increases the amount of blood your body produces. So I have acquired some special exotic meat. Just for you. One for me. Now, don't be difficult. Can't have you running out of blood on me. So you will eat this, even if I have to force it down that tiny. Slave boy, get in here! Bring the saints her supper! Hurry up, you worthless worm! My apologies for keeping you waiting, my lord. You dare drop food before your lord, gah! You ruined my robes! Are you incapable of even carrying a damn plate across the room? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop it, please! Does he really deserve to be hit for that? A slave's sole purpose in life is to serve their master. A slave who cannot follow simple orders deserves whatever punishment I decide to deserve, saint! Please have mercy. Don't kill me too. I beg of you. Alright. This is how we'll handle it. You eat the meat, saint. I'll turn a blind eye to the boy's mistake. Okay, I'll do it. I'll eat the meat. However much you want, I'll eat it. But please do not raise your hand against the boy any further. Very well. With a satisfied smirk, the Lord returned the fallen meat to the plate and set it before me. I almost gagged at the stench. Didn't appear to be spoiled. Nonetheless, it was incredibly unpleasant. Indescribably unpleasant. In no small parts, I imagine, because it was wrong. What's the matter? That you would eat? Was that simply a lie to say my hand, daughter of God? I'll eat it. My hands were still shackled, so I had no choice but to bend forward and take a piece into my mouth like a wild animal. I tried to clear my mind, did not think about what I was doing. How I must have looked. Holy scent of the Lord, unclothed and in chains, gnawing at raw meat like a stray dog. Graceful. It smells so bad. Never tasted anything like. What did he do? He? Slave boy, still on the floor from the Lord's beating, was looking over at me with vacant eyes. Rather, at the meat. No, you wouldn't. This isn't. Is it? It didn't deserve this. No, I would never. Couldn't. No. Well. Is it me not your liking then, Saint? Hear that, slave? This Saint says your brother tastes so bad it makes her rich. No, I didn't know. But you didn't keep your word now, did you? Listen up, boy. It's a dungeon for you. No, please, no, please, no. God, someone shut this worm up and toss me in a dungeon. Please, no. It's mad. Everyone's completely mad. And a man like him, and so twisted and cruel, exists on God's earth. Someone out of here. Take me away from this place. Father who art in heaven, pray for you. Really be unto the Father, your trials, much too great. Let me take a small break. There's gonna be an ad break soon anyway, so go refill my water. Checking the dogs real quick. Right back. Ugh. Like my brain's being pickled in booze. It's pounding. Throw it all back up, help. Or it's going to be absolute hell. Well, man, the guys are playing on now. Oh, come on. The fucking time for the game to break, brother. There's no autosave? I thought there would be autosave. Oh, it's that choice or every chapter. Boom. Oh, fuck me then. Okay, can I even fucking fast forward? Oh my god. I skipped too much. It's bounding. Or is it gonna be a It is always, darling. The way that you content is a little more private. So sweet of you to offer, but like I told you last time and the time before, I can't. Against the rules. You know, we both know the other girls are already having some extra fun on the side. If you ask me, I think we should love hers. Because we sure make good love. You know, to tell you the truth. Oh, then you missing one very important thing in regard of all my lovers. What is it? What am I missing? Honey. Get a treasure you can swim in, then we can talk. So then, keep it strictly business. Really are a cold-hearted bitch. I'm whatever. You again. And a wonderful evening to you too, sir. Thanks friendly for 10 minutes and they think you want to get hitched. Like a very pleasant man. Jacopo! Oh god, tell me you saw that. I did. No big deal. Let's get off my back. Oh, holy hell, how much did you drink? Not like you brought the whole pub back with you. It wasn't my decision. I wasn't planning on drinking at all. Really, no? Not that it matters. A quick question for you, Jacopo. Are we lovers? Excuse me? Oh, no man, tone it down like 10 notches, would you? But where did that come from? Did you really? I never realized I felt that way about like how I do dipshit words. It's just I'm tired of going through the same routine over and over and over again. Never stops, no matter how many I turn down. I figure if people think I already got someone, it may lose me a few clients. It would also mean spending less time doing with guys like him. You're more than welcome to use my name if you think it'll help. You're sure that's what you want though? What? What do you mean, am I sure? Just me. Come back to bite you when you find someone you actually love. Someone I actually love, huh? Yeah? Can't see that happening. Ever. Still young. Knows of the future. I just got a gut feeling. Oh? Tell me deep down times with love just ain't for me. Can't imagine myself ever feeling that way about anyone. Not something I want either. It just doesn't interest me at all. Never really wanted kids or a family. I don't have any idea kind of grosses me out, honestly. I'm not sure why, or if there is a reason. Not like something happened to me, happened to make me this way, or one day I decided, nope, ain't happening. All that shit just isn't for me, plain and simple. No, sometimes a couple little girls come up and say, "You find yourself a nice man, Maria." I know they mean well, but it's frustrating. I don't know what to do with it. I'm mostly telling that kind of talk out automatically now, but still. Oh jeez, I'm sorry. Just needed to get it off of my chest. Think that makes me weird? Oh, not at all. I don't think love is inherently bad or anything. That's what makes someone happy. Works out to end. You're a weak woman. Pretty clothes and jewelry don't faze you. You don't thrive in gossip and drama like many girls I know. So I've been this way for as long as I've known you. You are who you are, and that's perfectly fine. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, and how interested you are in finding love isn't going to change how I treat you. Thanks, Jacopo. You're a good guy, and a good friend. No problem. I'm glad you feel it. I like what we have. I like it a lot. You, me, friends. What else between our lives be damned. And I hope I can say that way, even if everyone else gives a shit for it. First of all, I have total confidence in our friendship, and that it can continue to grow over the years. Me being a man and you're one has no bearing in any of that. And I gotta say, you're actually speaking your mind instead of putting on airs. Kinda gives me the creeps. Well, if that's how it's gonna be, see if I ever do it again. Anyway, suppose your uniqueness is what allows you to believe so strongly in friendship. Your, how should I put it, complete another inability to comprehend love? Put it bluntly, yes. Because that's one benefit of me being a weirdo then. Get to have you as a friend. So it is. So in that sense, I'm not too much different than her. Never had romantic feelings for anyone either. So, hey. I said this like a couple hours ago or whatever, but seriously. Please try not to get in over your head, okay? Pretty damn content with the way things are. I mean, sure, I'm poor, and sure, I'm a whore. Living to old age is probably out of the question. But I think that's a pretty solid balance, all told. Got me a good friend. Works on great girls. Life ain't half bad. I enjoy it. All its ups and downs. I have it a lot better here than at the orphanage. What more could I possibly ask for? Well, God is good, isn't it? I'd like to check in on the girl if that's not a problem. I managed to get my hands on some ointment. Yeah, sure. Sorry, didn't mean to talk your ear off like that. It's fine. Only nice to find the butterfly brooch she was talking about. Oh, nice. We have to see that, I imagine. Changed her condition while I was out? Oh, she's been sleeping. Here, let me walk you to her room. Thanks. Sorry, Maria. Maybe continue the way things are, but I'm not. I'm going to go out into the world one day. Prove myself. Tired of being sneered at and told I'm worthless every year. Sleeping so soundly, part of me wonders if you'll ever wake. Anyway, room's all yours. Gotta get back to work. Alright. Thanks. Take care of yourself out there. And I've been at this for years. You don't have to worry about me. Yes, now is as good a time as any to apply the ointment. Are you okay? No, please don't. I'm begging you. Help! Hey, what's... Suddenly, the girl began writhing on the bed and clasping her chest. I panicked to reach out for her. Then I realized her eyes were wide open. They were pale golden and stared straight through me. I didn't quite capture it. It felt almost as though I had just been skewered with this. It looks horribly out of place on her disfigured face. Dark patches of flesh, in fact, seemed to accentuate her eyes, the contrast giving them a curious sort of magnetism. Unwavering resolve and benevolence and fleeting madness were enchanting and also overwhelmingly. As her otherworldly beauty was, in some way, showed of her being in shambles physically and mentally. While she was standing on the precipice, majestic wings spread wide as she prepared to embark on her journey back to heaven. Out of my watch, you're not. Put those damn wings away. Hold on, I'll go get some water. Oh, hey! As I tried to step away from where she lay, the girl abruptly lurched forward and jumped down on my arm. Shit! Get off me! Calm down, I am not your enemy. Ah! Her teeth clenched down on my arm, ripping into my flesh with a force I never imagined the girl capable of. I'm afraid she might take a good chunk of it with her. That's sad. That's sad. I could have easily knocked her away. I was an emancipated child and myself a relatively healthy adult man. Hey! Which is precisely why I didn't. The girl growled and gnawed at me like a rabid dog. I forced myself to make a smile and let her have at me. That's what it takes to placate you. Then my arm's all yours. Bite it, claw it, rip it off, whatever you want. He is back. There was a stray cat not far from where he lived. It was always hissing and biting anyone that got near it. But after a while, when it realized it meant it no harm, it stopped all that. Calm down. Humans are the same way. We're just big animals. That said, this really does hurt like a son of a bitch. After some time, she finally released my arm, taking a deep breath and pulling away. Then she seemed to roll her tongue around inside her mouth, still trying to clean it. And when she was done with that, she began surveying the room with her pale gold eyes. They weren't the feral, glimmering eyes of an animal anymore, but clear and lucid. Human. Like you finally calmed down. Let go of me! Whoa, whoa, I'm not going to hurt. Let go! Get your hands off me, please! Okay, no need to shout. I won't touch you without me. I won't do anything to make you uncomfortable. Let's try this again. Have you calmed down? Though she still seemed to be disoriented, she gave me a nod. Okay, good. Actual communication. Progress. I said, okay, good. Not okay, Google. Fuck you. God. You prying piece of shit. Where Doesn't seem to remember her escape from the Lord's Manor. Not that that surprises me. Spoke in a hushed half whisper, her voice much more restrained than other girls her age. Her furor had subdued, turning her soft-spoken and aloof. Considering everything she had been through, finding herself now in an unfamiliar room with a stranger, it was a natural response. It seemed fitting. This is, well, what a brothel is. If she did, would telling her that go over well? Kinda like my home, as you could say. Place it sound like pony. Or yes, there is. Oh crap. Gotten so used to that, I just tune it all out automatically. Right? I can definitely hear voices through the walls. I'll talking my way out of that. Okay. Those terrible banquets. Whoa. Don't jump to conclusions. Sorry, I lied. This isn't my home. Just wasn't sure I could explain it in a way you would understand. You're in a brothel. You know what that is? Where a bunch of women called prostitutes gather and sell sad man happiness. Oh, do you? Surprise, you're a little young for that. Currently, they disobey my father's... What? God says fornication is all who indulge in worldly pleasure defile themselves, shall be cast down. Why am I in a brothel? Because it's the only place I knew that I look after you. Don't you worry. I have a good friend here. Trust her. To take good care of you. Told me to a whorehouse? Me? Defile me further? Make me into a harlot? Whoa, slow down. Never said that. And no, that's not why I brought you here. Liar. First off, you'd never... You're a liar. You need to force me to defy the teachings of my father. Take me back to the Lord's Manor. Out of your mind? Would rather be there than here. He's a terrible, cruel, evil man. At least he let me keep my chastity. Don't take me back to him. Okay, stop. Not another goddamn word. You want me to take you back to the Lord's Manor? Like hell. Do you have any idea what I went through to get you out of there? And then there's Maria, who's been caring for you while I was out. We're helping you. Everything we've done has been to help you. Then you say you want to go back to getting sliced up by that sick bastard? Are you insane? Please don't shout. Sorry. Begging you, just let me have my chastity. Kidding me? I must remain pure. And I'll return to my father's side when I pass on. My soul has been tarnished. Oh, for the love of... How many times do I ever tell you? I have no intention of making you into a prostitute. Besides, even if I did, you couldn't get any work looking like... Hold on. Get a mirror. It will be quicker for you to see for yourself. I grabbed one of the prostitute's hand mirrors and passed it to the girl, which she hesitantly accepted. Seemed less concerned about the mirror itself and more just wary that I might do something. Slowly, she turned her gaze toward the reflective surface. 9.3k palavras. Deve dar em torno de 1 hora, não? It was generally difficult to gauge her expression through the patches of dark and festering flesh, but the look of horror that spread across her face was clear as day. What? There are these terrible marks. Never cut my face, so why? I take that to mean she didn't always have the marks on her face then. Sem fôlego tossindo ainda. Man, look at this dude. He gets sick. Cringe. Something the Lord did to her? She just said she didn't put her there, didn't she? Hard to make out her muttering. Now I feel like an asshole. If I know she would take it so badly, I would have just kept my damn mouth shut. Now, do you understand? Can't be a prostitute. I can only imagine how awful it must be to find out your face is covered in scars, especially for a girl your age. Don't let it get you too down. You could very well still heal. Huh? What? Why the hell would I? Taking one's life. I need you. Do it for me. Oh, for the love of... You forget everything I just said? I saved your life. Now you're asking me to kill you? The hell is wrong with you? When's to return to my father's side? Okay, listen real carefully. Yeah, your life kinda sucks right now. I get that. You'll have times when we'd rather be dead. But you can't just give up. Persevere and good fortune will eventually find you. Live on and you will eventually have a chance to get your payback. Things may be bad now, but you're still just a child. You have so much opportunity to make things better. So don't you ask me to kill you again. Just get the same answer. I won't do it. End of story. Hello? Say something. You're giving me the silent treatment. Anyway, I brought ointment like I said I would. Give me your arm, I'll apply it. Oh. You should talk to me, to shut me down. That's it. I wish alone. I'll leave if that's what you want. Don't you go dying on me. Do not take my own life. And that's some bizarre logic, but if that's what it takes to keep you from killing yourself, I'll take it. Well, I'll be off then. The ointment's right there. I'd appreciate if you actually used it. See you. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I found your butterfly brooch. Did right? I'll leave it here with the ointment. I'm off for real. I'll check in on you again tomorrow. Ai. Oh shit, a corrida tá pra começar. Ok. Espero que o capítulo acabe em breve. That was a lot more work than I expected. Oh, look, here it is. All done with your little visit? Yeah, all done. And with you, I take it? Yeah, just a little bit ago. Oh, you would not believe that last guy. He was so rough, I thought he was gonna tear me a third hole. Is that so? Sure, I'm supposed to react to that information? Fala pra ela assim, pô, bacana. Go away. No, any news? Or did she just sleep the whole time? No, she woke up. We even spoke, if briefly. Oh shit, that's great news. That's debatable. Oh, what happened? Your big sis is all ears. Except I'm older than you. We're not related either. Huh. Well, didn't figure her life was all rainbows and sunshine. But what? You wanting... Oh, what? You wanting to look after her? Let me tell you, it'll be hard, thankless work. I made that choice when I rescued her from the Lord's manor. I'd at least like to take care of her until she's able to support herself to some degree. Well, I'll do what I can to help you. To help too. Can't spare a room for her here as long as she needs. Appreciate it. She's far too wary of me to stay with me. We're planning on taking that poor innocent little girl to live with you. And I thought you had standards. Oh, for the love of God, no, I would never. The reaction is never gonna get old. Anyway, pretty strange marks she's got on her face, huh? Any idea what they might be? There was a girl who used to work here a while back. One day she woke up and she was covered in marks. Marks? What does that have to do with this? Hell, I'm getting to that. Any other girls who thought one of her clients had given her something not uncommon in this line of work. I've never seen anything like it before. But we just assumed it was some kind of rare disease. Not long after, she quit. Well, to tell her the truth, I figured she'd turn up dead in a ditch somewhere. Got lucky. A family in a better part of town took her in. Her work for them as a maidservant or whatever. And I ran into her a few years later. All the warts were gone. At first, I assumed the disease had just ran its course, but as I talked to her, I started to think that wasn't it. Well, Apparently, some of her clients at the brothel used to harass her real bad. They even go as far as chasing her around the slums. She wasn't a particularly tough girl, so it did a real number on her, psychologically and emotionally. She told me, as soon as she got out and it all stopped, the wars just went away. Oof. My guess is, sometimes people's emotional states can have physical consequences. And you think the Mars and the girl's face are the same thing? Yep. Lord tortured her so bad, he busted her up mentally and emotionally on top of everything else. And that's what we were seeing with her face. I mean, could be completely wrong too. For all we know, the Lord did cut her face up and she just doesn't remember. Or it could be something else entirely. It could be some kind of disease. Good point. Either way, there's no doubt she's been to hell and back. So plan on at least 3 years of ice breaking if you want to get through to her. 3 years. Sounds about right. Try to watch yourself though. You can have a bit of a short fuse sometimes. No. Does she know I've already snaps once? You get going then. Been one hell of a day. I'm beat. Get all the rest you need. I'll let you know if anything happens here. Good night. Sleep tight. Ah, Lucas, você viu aquele vídeo que eu mandei no MMS? Aquele vídeo do Robot Alchemic Drive. Aquilo sim é a qualidade de dublagem americana da época. E pode ou não ter melhorado desde então. Simply unacceptable for a saint of the Lord. Like some kind of hellspawn. Every moment, no more. This is another trial. You're a damned witch wearing a saint's skin! Not a servant of, disciple of. No. Was not lament for my. Not feel sorry for my tears. A saint's tears should only be shed for others. My darling little saint, instead of singing a lullaby, story of the day your first graced this earth. That day, told the village a very important. I was visited by an angel of the Lord, and that I was with child though I had known. The other villagers mocked, called me a liar and a mad woman, but I did not relent, for it was the truth. And then, when you let out your first cry, rain clouds suddenly began to fall from the sky. The land was blessed with rain after many months of drought. The clouds, they were drawn here by your voice, my dear. A gift from your father, the Lord God. No longer did the villagers call me a liar. They believed in me. Everyone? Yes, you did, my little son. We'll continue to deliver people from their suffering. I deliver you too, mother. Of course you did, my dear. You're the daughter of a charlatan. A virgin birth. Ha! Load of lies, every damn word. The rain? Nothing more than chance. You really are the child of God, then perform a miracle for us. Pay that crude man no mind, my dear. I know you are the daughter of God. That's what matters most. I can hardly believe there are those who are still not convinced. So? What are you waiting for? You can't do it, can you? You're a family of liars. Wait, Morgana. Mustn't get near that boorish blasphemer. Got something you want to say, kid? Well, go right ahead. I'm all ears. Miracle. Yeah? Miracles are neither magic nor parlor tricks. They are realized through the power of faith. What now? You have no place demanding God prove his own divinity. It's the height of arrogance. You have blasphemed. Repent of your sins. Ha! Aren't you talk your way out of your lies now, are you? I'll admit, Your charlatan mother trained you well. You put on a pretty convincing act, girl. You can't perform miracles. All you have are excuses and thinly veiled reasons why you won't. But until you own up, I won't stop spreading the real word that your mother's pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. Very well. I will perform a miracle. Oh, Morgana, you can't. Don't worry, mother. I am the daughter of God, right? My father will not forsake me. So, what kind of miracle are you gonna perform for us? Just so you know, whatever you do, it better be convincing. No guessing the weather this time. Blood is impure, yes? What? That is why we drain some of our blood when we are sick. Why we remove the blood from animals before we eat them. Right. So, if I were to make blood keep pure and clean, would that be a miracle? Well, would it? Yeah, I guess it would. That's impossible, you can't do it. Okay then. Let us go visit the elderly woman on the village outskirts. Oh God, help. Good afternoon, sister. How are you feeling today? If it isn't our beloved saint, how very kind of you to pay this old woman a visit. Stay in bed. Oh, you are very ill. Must rest. Oh, heavens no. That would be dreadfully rude of me. The rain you brought 6 years ago saved my family. I am more thankful than you can imagine, and I would like to show my gratitude. Look at this hag. Her goddamn memory is starting to go. We're going to be disrespectful. We toast time. Not want your profanity contaminating. Right. Otherwise, stay quiet if you wish to see the miracle be. Oh, beautiful saint, please allow me to kiss your feet. My sister, that will suffice. I am here to perform a miracle for you. For me? Yes. I have always believed in me. Faith never wavering. Years ago, they acknowledged me as the daughter of God. As you can see, there are those whose faith is not as strong as yours. How terribly tragic. That it is. But fear not, for as long as there remains those with faith as strong as yours, you unbelievers will not weaken. For faith is the path to salvation. Yes it is. Celebration of your 6 years of unfaltering faith. I decided to perform another miracle for you. I ask you to do as I say. Know that I love you, dear. Of course. I will love to take of my blood. Hey, did you hear the news? The old lady is back on her feet again. I ran into her down in the fields and about jumped out of my skin. All going around is do our saints work. I hear she made her drink her blood. To drink her blood? Here's the daughter of God. Her blood ain't dirty like the rest of us. You got real power. Oh, I guess what they said is true. She really is the child of God. Yup, we got ourselves a real genuine saint here. How many people can say that? No, there's no way. Not possible, it can't be. Hey, he is! The bastard is there and he sold our saint! Get him! Go put his head on a pike! Show everyone what happens when you disrespect our saint! Stop this at once! Our saint! Please, let that man go. The Lord teaches us to be kind and forgiving of one another. It does not please him to see the man fighting against man. But he insulted you, our saint! Called you the daughter of a charlatan! Everyone makes mistakes. I bear no grudge against him for a momentary lapse in judgment. Logan Paul? I simply pray his eyes have been opened to the truth. I do not wish to see him punished. I forgive you. Thank you. I was wrong. You are a saint. Never again will I call you a liar. I am your faithful servant, my beloved saint. The devotion is truly honorable. I have returned, mother. Oh, welcome back, my dear saint. Everything will be fine now, mother. Our village acknowledges me as a saint. We need not worry about any unbeliever. They will show you the respect you deserve as well, as a martyr of God's daughter. Or will ever call you a charlatan again, mother. That's good to hear. Thank you, Morgana. Still night. That's some. Still away? Talking to. Sometimes I look into her. Hear her. Feel like soul is being sucked out of her body. Girl is barely 6. Beginning to think that it does have some. Allows her to move. I'm not sure whether or not it's true. It tells me. Oh, what horror have I wrought upon this earth? All as well as I do, God. Nothing divine could possibly grow in my way. You punish me, God. Sins I committed that night, you go with a fragrance. All a bad. Just a dream. Good morning, my darling little saint. Something the matter? Look back. Last night. Something happened Did something happen last night? Oh, there always been a. My dear? Of course. But the daughter of God. Nothing will ever change. It was all. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something of it. 6. Much better. Is it? It's a little brooch. You can use it with a shawl or a crow. Butterflies are said to be God's messenger. Thought you would nicely, my. Mustn't allow myself by shallow. I'm not an ordinary girl. Father would be greatly disappointed if I were to behave. Very much, Mother. Gift means a. Of course, I will make use. Quite welcome. That, Mother? Oh, nothing. Before I forget, after what you did the other day, people have begun asking about having you perform miracles for them too. Still so young. I'm not sure it's wise for you to go. But well. It is my secret duty to put those in need warm myself. If you mean cutting yourself, even if cutting yourself up every day, accept the pain gladly of the good work I do in my Father's name. I see. Well, you make up your mind. So I'll support you in any way I can. At another busy day. In 3 years with no end in sight. Planning to see more and more travelers from faraway lands. People have even set up trading posts in the village. And not a single coin. Every day. Ghana. What is it, mother? I must prepare for my next blessing. Why must you hand out miracles for nothing? Why would you even ask such a question, mother? You're barely holding on as it is, my dear. Not wrong to expect a little remuneration for... Oh, mother, it is wrong. Miracles are not to be bartered. God, the Father, does not charge for his miracles. But why should we, when I am only borrowing his power? Listen to me, Morgana. Every time you give someone a blessing, you're hurting yourself. If not for the miracle itself, you still deserve some degree of compensation for the pain. I know you're concerned for me, and I appreciate it very much. But I'm happy with the way things are. I'm happy to be able to help others with Heavenly Father's power. Power you won't have much longer. Can't afford to keep yourselves fed. I'm saints, aren't I? Yes, you are my sweet little... Yes, you're my sweet little saint. God will not forsake his saint. No matter how difficult it may get, will always provide me a way to continue his work. You're the mother of that saint, aren't you? Yes, that's right. I conceived you untainted by the hands of a man. And you must respect his will as well, mother. It must be your highest priority. Right. It was wrong, my... Mother, agree with me. That I was right. Why you're taking money from that man? Sure. Why? I mustn't let myself. I must always stay strong. I must endure his trial. My saintly grace must not waver. Father would be greatly disappointed. Then I would have nowhere. Hold on. Entire head is throbbing. What a wonderful way to start the day. Waiting for another 6 or 12 hours, but I still have things to take care of after yesterday. First, down to the bubs to talk to the gang. I drank way too much. Dear God. Jacopo! I need your help! I can't carry everyone all of myself! Alright, I'll drag them out into the streets. Please don't shout though, my head hurts enough as it is. Thank you! Then stop shouting! Guess I'll start with him. Morning, friends! Oh, it's the big guy from last night! Name's Gratian. Try not to forget it, cause you see a lot of me. Which reminds me, I forgot your name. I'm just a trifling little flower. My name isn't important, but if you would lend us a hand, that would be lovely. Yeah, sure. Lurk, eu já estou terminando de qualquer forma. Porque existe carros andando em círculos daqui a 20 minutos. Oh, and with what? Obviously for the booze. Have you tried it off? Not even close. Well, is there anything left? Or did you forget the two of you last night drank the whole town dry? There's going to be a plate on this run for the last few now. Oh well, that's a growing shame. Oh, how many more trips are you going to take? They're all still out like rocks. Oh, I thought they erected a new wall there for a second, but it's just you. Just so we're clear, since there wasn't any real resolution last night, you passed out first, which means I Oi, 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 top of the morning to you, Jacopo. And what a beautiful morning it is. You seem to be doing quite well after the aggressively competitive creation from last night. Oh, yeah, you're all wrong, Jacopo. What? I had you beg for a stick up your ass, rich boy kind of fella, but you treat like a real bro. That true measure of a man's how well he uses his booze. And you prove yourself. You're one head of a man. Oh, sure. At least give me a hot tea. Hell yeah, would you? Don't tell me I was wrong about being wrong about you. I'm just not at full capacity at the moment. Taking me a little longer than normal to process. Anywho, point is, you got my seal of approval. We helped each other out back in Lord Iceforce, man, but now we're comrades, partners and coy. Hold up. What? You don't want to be partners? Yeah, I never said that. You're making it sound like you're planning to staying though. I most certainly do. You were one of the Lord's slaves. You know, those slaves who incited the revolt. Not safe for you to stay here. If someone were to identify you, you'd be dead in... Gah! Life's too short to quibble over shit like... We're all being trying to kill you! It's hardly quibbling. There's a reason we had all the other slaves transported to different cities. Trust me, I know it ain't safe for me to stick around. I wanna be here when that whole sun finally gets who's coming. Like hell, I'm bawling before his head's on a bike. Okay then. As long as you're aware of the risks, that's your choice to make. In that case, I'm glad to have you. The addition of such a valiant comrade should prove quite inspiring to the rest of the gang. Aha, you're damn right I will. You should have just said that to begin with. Skip all the not safe nonsense. Besides, everything you just said applies the same to you. As far as anyone that man is concerned, you're a slave as much as me. And your infiltration job didn't exactly have your lane low. They recognize you. Fair enough. I haven't heard any wanted posters going up yet, but you're right, it's best to remain cautious for now. So as long as we keep to the slums, we should be relatively safe for the time being. As amusing a thought as that is, we're safer in the lawless dump than the city proper. Indeed, the gang has eyes and ears covering the entire district. If someone who doesn't belong shows up, word will spread quickly. So the Lord's guards try to slip in. They'll cover to be blown just like that, eh? Precisely. Which isn't to say it's a good part of town, of course. We have more than our fair share of hooligans. You just have to be able to protect yourself. Which I doubt will be an issue for you. Hell yeah! Bring on the pickpockets! I'll rob every last one of them blind, maybe even literally. I'm glad he's on our side. Well, if you're going to be staying here, I should probably show you more than just our perfect choice. You need to find work as well. Not that that should prove any trouble. With your muscle, you can choose pretty much anything. A bodyguard, carpenter, metal worker, whatever you like. But first... Can I ask you to help me get those dolts outside? Oi oi! Why do you want me to toss them? Be gentle with them if you would. They are ours, for what it's worth. Good lord, between cleaning up that pub and showing Greyhound around town, there goes most of my day. Ralph's is probably open by now. Through the back entrance it is. Through the back entrance. Hey, anyone home? No one? Not even the girl? Don't tell me she went out wandering her condition. Oh, hey there, Jacopo. Perfect time. Maria, the girl, where'd she go? Oh, she was here last I checked. Last you checked? You're supposed to be looking after her. Anyway, help me look for her. Yeah, I don't think that'll, Excuse me? Turn around. Morgana jump scare. Where have you been? I didn't even sense her approaching. I swear she just appeared there like a ghost. Where did you get those clothes? Yeah, we were digging around in the dressing room and found it there. I wanted to get her into something a little cuter, but she insisted on that. I didn't even know we had clothes that blend here. Girls come and go though, so it probably belongs to someone who's not around anymore. Still, I'm shocked to anyone who works here ever wore such a boner killer. A cloak for pilgrimages. Huh? Outfit someone wears following a pilgrimage. It's far, far more beautiful than any of those filthy war rags. Oh, a pilgrimage, huh? I never would have guessed we had a girl who was into that. But she abandoned her spiritual journey and entered into this den of sinners. I guess? Nevertheless, I am glad there was clothing suitable for me to wear. Yeah, talk about luck. Anyway, I've got an appointment. I'll be back. What? Hey, Maria! I get that she's difficult, but you didn't have to ditch me, damn it. It is a rather plain outfit, though. All black and brown. It's probably blending quite well with the darkness. Which would explain why I couldn't find her when I got here. Why are you staring at me? Well... I'm glad you found something you could wear with your brooch. Also, God, keeping a conversation going with her is like pulling teeth. Yeah, you look like you're doing a lot better than yesterday. Much more color in your cheeks. You can tell the difference beneath all these scars. An expression. I'm just saying you look much better. You could barely even sit up yesterday. You're recovering impressively quickly. I imagine it won't be long before you're back up at full capacity. Yesterday, what about yesterday? Thank you for rescuing. What? Right, that. No, don't mention it. It was nothing, really. That's not what you said last night. Oh, come on, just let me be humble, would you? Anyway, wasn't expecting that. Was readying myself for another argument. I also wasn't sure how much of what happens you even remembered, with how hysterical you got. It was not hysterical. My arm back to... My mind was clear almost the whole time. I remember everything. First, a slave. You saved my life from the wicked lord. But actually a slave with details. Took me by the arm, put me on your back, and fled from the lord's manor. That I did. I was a little hazy for some of the trip, but by the time you reached the poor quarter, my mind had cleared up almost entirely. What? My consciousness had returned by that point. Oh? You brought me to this brothel, and yes, at first I was frightened because I believed you meant to have me become a whore. But that is the one and only instance of me last night you could describe as hysterical. I remember everything quite well. Okay then, fair enough. You're right. I can tell she's sincere, just trying to convince herself. Seems unusually repulsed by the idea of her losing her cool. Not entirely right, but she's not entirely wrong either, so I'll let her have this one. In any event, you've recovered well enough to hold a conversation, which is great to see. What do you mean to do with me now? Better question, what do you want to do? Alright, well, here's an idea. If you don't have anything, you can stay here until you're all the way back on your feet. Maria's already set aside that room for you. You want me to stay in this vile gathering place of sinners? Do you realize who you're talking about, right? Those vile sinners are the ones who took you in, who agreed to look after you. They're no different than you or me, just doing what they must to get by. I'm not like them. You're right, they don't look down on others for their line of work. At the very least, try to keep your callous prejudice against prostitutes to yourself when they're around, would you? Why? Is it my sacred duty to spread the word of God? Indulging in carnal pleasure is a sin, no matter the reason. Prostitutes are filthy, tainted women. Did all that blood the Lord took cause your damn heart to shrivel up? In what world is it reasonable for you to go up to women offering you sanctuary and call them to their faces sinners? Show them some gratitude, damn it! You are the one who brought me here. I never asked them to do anything for me. Oh, fine, whatever. If you're that opposed to staying here, then go. Get the hell out. You don't deserve their hospitality. Go off and preach the word of God and call everyone sinners. I expect someone will find you dead on the side of the road in less than a fortnight. Very well. Thank you for yesterday. And farewell. Wait! Wait! Yes? Are you insane? You're not supposed to actually go. You're the one who told me to leave. I'm off to a great start with that 3 years of ice breaking, Jacopo. Been through hell, you know that. Sorry. I take everything back. That was extremely childish of me. So please, reconsider. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing I chased you out. You cannot seem to make up your mind, can you? It was a heart-of-the-moment thing. I didn't mean it. Sorry, I don't actually want you to. Good lord. Right, the ointment. Do I apply it like I told you to? No. Really? Well, in that case, I'll do it now. You need help with your back either way. You're a very curious man. Huh? Why do you say that? No reason. Simply saying the first thing that came to my mind. Don't tell me you think I have unscrupulous tastes like Maria seems to believe. Let me make this perfectly clear. I will not lay a finger on you. Just a child, for God's sake. Now, sit down. Now, look at that. I thought I'd have to fight her on this. Something the matter? I never told you to undress. But you wanted to apply the ointment to my clothes then. Good point. That wouldn't help very much, would it? God damn it, Jacopo, calm the hell down. Or are you trying to make yourself look like a liar? Just caught me off guard, that's all. The girl quietly just robed, then knelt down. She had been naked when I saved her from the Lord. It wasn't like this was my first time seeing her in clothes. But that was in the middle of the revolt. I didn't exactly have time to get a good look. You don't need to do it now! She was almost frighteningly scrawny, her arms barely any bigger than the bones within. Her skin was so pale I could see the blue veins running beneath it. And then, of course, there was a crisscrossing web of scars. Each one stood out clearly against her pale skin. The scars covered her whole body, front and back. I could hardly find a patch of skin that hadn't been desecrated. Looking at her, I was gripped with a mix of burning rage and bitter sadness, neither of which I had a source of relief for. The most upsetting thing was how she just sat there, exposed, completely emotionless. But I changed from how she behaved last night. Today I'm the one doing all the shouting. It feels like I'm looking at a lifeless puppet. I scooped up some of the ointment with my fingers and gently rubbed it across her wounded flesh. Every time my hand made contact, she shuddered, but she never recoiled or objected. So it felt less like she was willingly accepting my aid, and more like she was simply enduring, waiting for it to be over. It was almost silent in the room, save for the cries and moaning that made its way through the walls. Sitting naked in a brothel while a strange man rubbed medicine on her, I could only imagine how unpleasant that must be, considering how devout she seemed to be. She was probably doing everything in her power to cut herself off from the whole experience. I wondered if, perhaps, she might one day come to realize that we were not trying to insult or demean her, and that we were simply concerned for her, that we wanted to give her a place she could feel safe. Was this all the Lord's doing? You don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. Except for my arms, yes. Someone else did your arms then? No, I cut them myself. You thought suicide was a sin? Is self-mutilation allowed then? I'm not sure what the rules on that are. You have a lot to live for. And that was about the extent of our conversation as I applied the ointment. I couldn't come up with any small talk, and I didn't really want to press any further about her scars or her time with the Lord. So I quietly worked, and she quietly let me do my work. By the time it was all over, I was exhausted. Felt like it had taken more out of me than the couple hours I had spent dragging unconscious drunks from the pub. When I told her I was finished, she let out a sigh of relief. First sign of emotion I had seen from her since we began. Thank you. But wait, we're not quite done. Still have to take care of your face. I'm fine, thank you. I beg to differ. If anything, you should be most concerned about your face. Now come on, look at me. Do I have to? Well, yeah. Kinda silly to do everything but your face. I can do it myself. Sure, yeah, not happening. I'm going to finish what I started. Why can't I do it myself? Because my gut tells me you just slap a little on and call it done. I need to make sure it's taken care of properly. So look at me, show me your face. Fine. O clássico. Vou aproveitar e vai pra fechar por aqui. No próximo episódio de Requiem for Innocence, A Tale of Fata Morgana, Jacopo, a Diddy Blood, oh my god, brincadeira. Ok, fall on time, eu volto daqui umas 2 horas, algo assim, ok, bye bye.